Hey everyone, what is up? It's Blum. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you doing? Happy Friday evening for me. Yes, I feel a little bit more like me now. I've done my face, put a little bit of fur on. Well, faux fur, you know, we don't kill animals around here and wear them. But yes, I've got my little furry bunny here. Yeah. And we're going to get into some tea about Jaclyn Hill and Jeffree Star because they've just both recently launched some products, and girl, people are already reading them to filth, as happens on the internet. So we're going to get into it because Jaclyn Hill came out with these little palettes which are like complexion palettes. So you've got like brightening powders and things in there. Now if you go and look at the swatches up on Trendmood, well, I see a lot of people complaining about the shade range. First of all, especially POC people, they're saying, well, you know, this really isn't good enough. And I also saw that girl Shay call this out on Twitter as well. So I'm going to pop the tweet in here because she called this out and then said, oh, but she's friends with Jeffree Star. What do you expect? Now, I don't know what Jaclyn Hill being friendly with Jeffree Star has got to do with whatever she does when she puts out her makeup line. You know, I'm sure that Jaclyn is really not consulting Jeffree Star, but I think a lot of people think, you know, they make that kind of association. Oh, Jeffree Star's been this in the past, used these words in the past, so that must mean that he doesn't like POC. And then, oh, Jaclyn, she's Republican and she doesn't like POC either, so here's her swatches. You know, people jump to that assumption, that conclusion with it all the time. But like on this, with the swatches, they do look kind of bad on Jaclyn's new products, I have to say. You know, and I really want the best for Jaclyn. I want her to be successful. I want her to do well. But these swatches, there was like nothing for deep skin girls, you know, or anyone of a deep skin tone. There was nothing. It was like chalk. I was like, wow. You know, the highlighters and stuff that she's put out previously, I thought looked really beautiful. But this, I was like, shade range where 50 Shades of Beige. Really, I'm like, I'm side-eyeing Jaclyn on this one, honestly. Like, love Jaclyn Hill so much, you know. I love some of her videos. I think she's got an amazing personality. I love some of her cooking videos with Jordan and stuff like that. But this, I was like, you've got banana, beige, and like, that's about it. Like, then you had Jeffree Star. Now, of course, people are complaining because Jeffree Star has put out some single eyeshadows. He's put out 20 shades of single pan eyeshadows that you get in the Blood Sugar palette, in the Jawbreaker palette, and some also from the Cremated palette. So there are 20 shades from these palettes. People are mad because they cost $9.99 each. People are saying, oh, that's so expensive, for one single shade. And I get it. You know, if you think about it, $9.99 for one single shade. Yeah, okay, it's kind of a little bit pricier than you'd expect maybe. But Jeffree took to Twitter, threw up a comparison so that you could see, compared against other brands, you know, that his aren't actually all that expensive. Me personally, I think the single shades are a really good idea. And I'm going to tell you, because in a palette like Blood Sugar, what I do is I end up using certain shades more than others, as I'm sure like a lot of other people do, you know. So I use this like Candy Floss shade an awful lot. I use this Cherry Soda shade a lot. You can see like I've got dents in them. You can see on the Candy Floss shade here, I'm almost like hitting pan as well. On the Glucose shade, same thing. I'm about to hit pan on that. So it's like, for single shades, if you just want to replace like one or two in a palette, then yeah, you know, purchasing one single or two single ones is a great option. Also, I think that's really cool because it's better for the environment, you know, rather than wasting this palette that you've already bought. Just replace one or two shades and then, you know, you've still got the rest of your palette. You're not throwing it away or anything like that. So I really like it for the environmental kind of factor. That's just me. I know everyone's going to have their own opinions on that. And of course, you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion here on the internet. And Jeffree was on Instagram today talking about the launch and also the horrible car accident that he was in with his friend Daniel. Now, speaking of Daniel, Daniel has been saying on Twitter that people are suggesting to him, you know, why doesn't Jeffree pay for his broken car door and all of this stuff. Daniel came out in a tweet saying, oh, you know, I forgot, oh yeah, I've got rich friends and automatically like all my problems are theirs. You know, it really sucks that people go and harass Daniel or harass Jeffree saying, why don't you pay for Daniel's needs and things like this. You know, it is not Jeffree's responsibility to pick up every single little tab because he happens to be rich. And I think it sucks that people assume that and that people want to come for him for that, you know, especially right now with everything going on after the accident and everything. I just think that's really low. But here's what Jeffree said on Instagram earlier today.
Good morning, everyone. I cannot believe it's already motherfucking Friday. And in a few hours, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics singles eyeshadows, they're launching, bitch. All 20 shades. And I know there's a lot of questions about the future, so don't worry, there will be cases this summer launching, so stock up on them singles if you want to try maybe a color from a palette you've never tried before, or maybe you've ran out of a shade in your current palette and you want to depot and swap the bitch out. So 10 a.m. Standard Time, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, because that's where I'm at right now, and of course 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, time to get glam and get to the doctor. And yes, it has been 3 weeks now since the accident, and I need another follow-up every Friday, new x-rays to see how I'm healing, how I am inside, and I'm a little nervous. So Jeffree, why are we in full makeup? First of all, it's launch, and for every launch day for the last 6.5 years, I always put on makeup. But the medical center actually gave me permission to film with the doctor. The doctor said yes, so we're gonna film my update, of course. I know I haven't had a new video in a while. Bitch, life's put me through it, but we're back, and today we're gonna see how the hell Jeffree Lynn's spine's doing. All right, y'all, she's in a one-of-one custom Louis Vuitton back brace, headed to my specialist, and let's pray to God my body is healing. But look who came all the way from the East Coast. Oh, hi! Yes, bitch, we're filming. You will have a new video soon. All right, y'all, we are about to do a checkup. We have to do some more paperwork, but please, Lord, let my spine be okay.
Honestly, like, I just wish that Jeffree and Daniel have a safe, speedy recovery. I know it's going to be quite long for them both, but you know, you don't wish that on someone. Even if you don't like a person, you wouldn't wish that sort of accident or that sort of injury or anything like that on them. You know, that's just how I think of it personally. I know some people might go, oh, it's Jeffree, it's karma or whatever, but I don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? So I just wish them both a speedy recovery and a safe recovery. You know, hope everything goes well for them in that respect. But you know, talking about the release, the launch, Jeffree did say there that he's going to be releasing magnetic palettes, which is cool. You know, I do understand where people are coming from when they say, oh, but if you buy like 4 or 5 of these shadows, you might as well just buy, you know, a normal Jeffree Star palette. But, you know, it's being able to customize it how you want it. You know, you might like 3 shades from this palette, 4 shades from this one, you know, so it depends. It's all individual taste, of course, you know. But guys, let me know what you think about all that, and I will see you on the next one. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.